Okay. We're starting off with the Two of Wands, okay? And the Two of Wands is really telling me, Taurus, that you're really planning and making plans for your future here. It's almost like you want to discover new things. You want to just come out of your comfort zone and really just looking out there. And for others of you, it's like a reminder from spirit, like your ships are going to come in. Just, take time to relax and wait for it to happen, like continue living life, and you just know that things are going to happen for you. The reason I say that, I guess that came to me because of the Magician here. Now, the Magician is all about, your willpower and your desires, creating and manifesting. So I feel the Magician is really here to let you know, like Taurus, you've either been manifesting the ships that are coming in, or you are going to manifest something here that you've been planning. Okay. Something that you really want in your life. All right. February is going to be a good month for you to manifest, even with Mercury in retrograde. I know it sounds silly, but I feel like spirit is letting me know, like, don't allow that to hinder your progress, to hinder the prayers, to hinder anything that you want to put out into the universe. Okay. We do have Venus in Aquarius as well, I believe. So, there's that. I feel like here with the Page of Cups, I have two different messages clarifying this, or it could just mean both of them are for you. But with the Page of Cups in general, I feel like somebody might be reaching out to you in the month of February about some love, maybe sending you some love messages, maybe expressing themselves, letting you know how they feel, or maybe you're letting someone know how you feel. Now, it could also mean that you are finally, stepping out of your comfort zone. Again, like I said in the beginning, you are tapping into your inner child. The Page of Cups is all about imagination and tapping into your inner child. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be doing that. I feel like you're definitely taking control. For some of you, maybe this is a message that comes in and you're just like, you know what? I don't have time for your bullshit. Like, you're messaging me and you're telling me all these things, but I don't want to hear it. I feel like it could be tempting for some of you, and it could just be someone that's toxic, someone from your past that you just, no, right? So fuck them, right? Whatever. If it's someone that did you wrong, if it's someone that you feel like is going to really bring you down, don't reply, okay? For now, take it as the devil, like coming in, trying to manipulate, trying to get you to, to reply, whatever, take it as it resonates. But I do see you as the Emperor, taking a lot of authority, taking control, and just saying, you know what, I do whatever the fuck I want to do. Okay. So at the end of the day, this could pertain to you just adventuring and seeking more, or it could just pertain to this fucking message, right? So take that as it resonates. And, I do see, that's why I said there's two sides to this. So I do have the Two of Chalices here, and this is telling me, okay, Taurus, for some of you, you could be open to this message. This person could be coming in and you could be open to it, and you might allow this person to come in. You could be dealing with a fire sign. The reason I say that is because I have the Queen and the King of Wands here. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But at the end of the day, I do see that, or you could be dealing with a water sign. I don't know why I had to say that as well. But honestly, like, this could be a good person. This could be someone that's reaching out to you that does want you and you want them, etc., etc. It could be someone you've been talking to, and things could get serious in the month of February. Maybe they'll ask you out on Valentine's Day. Who knows, right? So take that as it resonates. Very beautiful. For some of you, though, I see with the Two of Chalices here, if you really look at this card is someone who, it almost seems like they're looking at their own reflection here. So for some of you, it could mean that, again, this ties into these two cards here about you putting yourself first and not allowing a toxic person to come back into your life. So take that as it resonates again. So Queen of Wands to me, Taurus, is letting me know you are very confident in the month of February, or you're trying to find that, because the Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident, very courageous, someone who just knows that she knows what she wants, and there is no gender in tarot. I'm just saying, this is a person that's very determined, and, and they're determined to find their joy. They're determined to, not let anything stop them from doing whatever the hell they want to do. Now, we do have the Novice of Wands here. And to me, this is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands to me is just basically telling me to clarify this is like, you're taking action. You're going for adventure. You're being more fearless. Month of February, you're really tapping into your fearless. business. You're very attractive. Okay, Taurus, in the month of February, you're very attractive to a lot of people because of this, because you are just freeing your soul. You're freeing yourself. Very beautiful. I love this energy. And then we have the King of Wands, which the King of Wands, he's very like big picture kind of person, the leader, overcoming the challenges. You know, I feel like he's very tapped into that fire, that Leo within himself. You know, I feel like he's just, I don't know. There's something here. Maybe you have fire in your chart, or maybe you're just dealing with someone with that's a fire sign. Okay. Possibly more a Leo than anything, and it could mean that with this person, there comes a new beginning, because we do have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that this person could be, a love interest. It could be someone you're going into business with, okay, for some of you. But what I do see here with the Ace of Pentacles, regardless you're working with someone or not, with the Ace of Pentacles here is telling me you're going on a new venture. You're really allowing yourself to explore sides of your life that you never really thought to do so before. Very beautiful. So I love this. I also see with the Eight of Cups here, Taurus, you're just not taking shit from anyone. You're like burning old shit. You're letting it burn. You're throwing it down the river. You're walking away. You're walking away toward the happiness, toward the sun. You're walking away from your past, your past bullshit, the old patterns, the old shit that you used to say to yourself, things like that. And you're just being more confident, and you're only going to take what you want. You're only going to take what's dear to your heart. With this Four of Pentacles here, I'm definitely seeing you're only packing in that cart whatever it is that fits and whatever it is that is important to you. Everything else can stay behind. Very beautiful. Now, Funny enough, we have the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is about rewards. It's also about your independence. And it's really just, I feel you're just seeing the fruits of your labors of your labor, and you're being very independent. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you're sending messages out. You're trying to maybe, if you own your own business, or you just are happening, to come to like some kind of new venture, whatever this case may be. I feel like you're trying to connect with others. You're sending messages, maybe other businesses, trying to really, what's the word? Network. So you're probably networking with a lot of people. Okay. So I also see, again, with the Eight of Chalices, you are not walking toward what's bad. You're walking towards what's good. So the Eight of Chalices here and the Eight of Chalices here, it's telling me you're taking what you need and you're leaving the rest behind. Okay. She is holding that cup and leaving the rest behind, because you know what? She only takes what she needs. And fuck, here we go again. Four of Pentacles, taking what you need. Taurus, this is so prominent in this reading. I feel also like you're being careful with your money in the month of February, and that is really good, because that creates a lot of abundance for you, because you know that you are just doing what's important. You are saving, you're being a little frugal, and that's okay, because I feel like you really need that. You really need to conserve this, and there's just a lot of security coming your way in terms of money. I feel like with the Empress here, you're definitely creating something new. Maybe for some of you, there's just abundance coming your way or something like that. You're also maybe going into nature in the month of February and really reconnecting with that. But at the end of the day, we have the Six of Wands, okay? The Six of Wands, to me, if you're starting something new, a new business venture, whatever it is, I feel like, or you have a presence online, I feel like you're really going to be very successful. People are going to start noticing you. For a lot of you, whatever this is for you is going to be very successful in the end. Okay. We do have the Death card, which tells me there's a big transformation happening in your life. And I feel like it has a lot to do with just freeing yourself and believing in yourself and finding that confidence. Very beautiful. You're definitely going through some kind of metamorphosis, or you did, so at the end of the day, very beautiful cards, okay? We have your oracle messages here, and I feel like these are the perfect oracle messages. I just love what came out for you. The first one is learn from your mistakes, okay, Taurus? Very beautiful. Good card to get, especially after a reading like this. It says, Earth is a schoolroom. Your higher self has chosen to enroll in this dimension to learn lessons that the spirit world does not teach quickly. Congratulate yourself for the bravery that it takes to leave the comfort of feeling at one with everything and choosing to experience the sensation of separateness while you go about your task. You are expected to make mistakes. Having said that, it is a wise soul who always learns from them. Life on earth continually presents you with challenges, and the quick learners find that they are presented with fewer struggles. If this card appears in your spread, your guides are reminding you that the more you use the knowledge of past experiences when confronted with a life lesson, the less often these lessons will be presented to you. Take responsibility for the mistake and do not look to blame another for the consequences. Instead of blame, move into a state of understanding and acceptance of the lesson. In doing so, you will not need to repeat this behavior in future interactions. In life, there are no failures, just possibilities of doing something differently than you are used to by using the knowledge of past experience. Very beautiful. And we have express your feelings here, okay? Express your feelings says, all your feelings are valid and should be honored. You are experiencing these thoughts and emotions for a reason. Never let anyone judge your feelings as silly or inconsequential, because they are obviously manifesting within you for a reason. You have the right of self-expression, and it is imperative on your road of self-enlightenment and awareness. It is vital that you, as a human being, release and express all that is within you in a safe, loving manner. Never judge or harm another by your actions. That is your ego struggling to make itself known. Be kind and respectful, yet speak your truth. You should never keep a feeling, thought, or emotion bottled inside. You are energy and energy flows. When you create a stoppage by suppressing your valid emotions, they are left to fester within you. Then you are not in harmony and you are creating a dis-ease to the natural flow of energy. Your thoughts and emotions should always come from a space of compassion. Always examine your feelings before sharing them. Are you coming from a place of love or a place of judgment? It is a fine art indeed to be able to express your feelings while at the same time bolstering the spirit of another. By bringing your truth out kindly, you are letting others know that you are being honest to yourself while being empathetic to them. Very beautiful. It's all about expressing yourself. And I do see that happening in the month of February. You're definitely going to come out of that. Okay, out of that comfort zone. I want to say shell too. Express your feelings. Okay, so I was going to read the same thing again. So we have abundance is your right, which is such a beautiful card to end with, especially since there's a lot of success coming your way. And I feel like you're going to see the fruits of your labor coming soon. It says here, while the awareness of your higher self is focused on this physical dimension, it is only natural to believe in the concept of limitations. But your soul is limitless and in its ability to give out and receive energy. You just have to accept that you are capable and worthy. The universe will give you anything that you desire, but it's not a one-way street. It's a loop. The energy of abundance must flow. So as it comes to you, you must be willing to send it out. All you desire can be yours if you accept this energy does not end with you. It is your right to be receptible of boundless love, happiness, health, and prosperity, but you must receive these gifts with the intention of keeping the flow of abundance alive. If your intention is to have abundance stop with you, then you are actually blocking the energy from coming to you in the first place. If you fall into the mindset of limitation, you are saying to the universe that you are not worthy to receive. Nothing is further from the truth. This is your ego talking. The universe always says yes. It is ego that says no. You can be the beneficiary of any and all gifts if you accept that it is possible. Very true. That is why the Empress is here to let you know that you are worthy of this beautiful thing that's going to happen in your life.